You're welcome back to the show. Now, let's talk about some industrial action that is threatening the public sector front. Now, the strike by the National Identification Authority workers has got the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission worried over its negotiation with them. The commission fears months of progress will be jeopardized by their industrial action. But before their action today, the NIA workers had issued a less in March for a faster negotiation process on better working conditions. Today's services at the offices here in Accra and other parts of the region, the country have grinded to a halt. My colleague, Clinton Yeboah, interacted with some stranded customers in Kumasi in the Ashanti region.
Yes, sir.
Please, I hope I'm not coming. Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
But the registration number.
Somebody coming. It's like an indefinite job. That's now. Why
What was the German? Yeah.
You can meet children from the door to break. I'm telling you honestly. Honestly. And these are
Right, so let's touch base with some of our correspondents. Let's start from the Northern Regional Capital, Tamale. Martina Bugri joins us from Tamale. Martina, tell us how the day went at the NIA office. But Martina, if you can unmute for me, and then so that you can tell us how the day went at the NIA office. Well, Martina, if you can unmute for me so that we can hear you.
Yes, Elton.
Yes, so how did the day go at the NIA office in Tamale?
The two offices in the city, the Sanariwe and Tamale metro offices, were all locked up. You get to the place and there's no single soul to show that there's an office that normally would have a lot of people, especially on a Monday. So you get there and then the entire place is locked up. No one in the compound. Virtually a very empty space, and contrast to what we know of the offices of the NIA. Each day you visit the offices. And
were there people there to register or to undertake any services with the NIA?
So some of the radio stations have had discussions over the strike, and so people probably heard of it before. So you get to the offices, there's virtually nobody there to work and nobody to receive their cards either, or to register for their cards.
So the workers that are on strike, have they been telling you why?
We didn't find anyone in the compound, no one to talk to.
All right, Martina, thank you very much for this update for us this afternoon. I mean, the strike, this is just day one. And the Fair Wages says that they've been trying to resolve this matter. It doesn't appear that they are getting to the bottom of it. And they served notice somewhere in March, and it appears nothing was done about it. The reason why they are on strike today, and They are not the only one. We'll talk about the others, but let me bring in Anas Sabet from the Bono East region. Anas Sabet, so Anas, this afternoon when we spoke on the midday news, you indicated that, I mean, nothing was happening in terms of work at the NIA office. And I'm guessing that the situation is still the same.
Yes, Elton. When I got to the Techiman office, the district office, the office was locked. Waited for a while, then I came across 2 people who came attempting to register, but to their disappointment, the offices were locked. We tried engaging them, but they refused to talk to us. Then I proceeded to the regional office, which is around the Techiman Community Center. I met the office equally locked with no one to talk to. Then I have to hang around for a while, and then there came some few persons as well. Almost all 3 of them, the people who came to the regional office, are not non-residents of Techiman. One came all the way from Kansa South, from Kansa North constituency. He told me he had to pay 50 cedis in, and he's paying 15 cedis out back to his community because the reason why he's here has not been realized. So he was worried that even to raise the 100 cedis travel to Techiman has been a problem. So going back there means he had to go and explain to his parents why he came without the Ghana card. And for him, he had the card, he lost it. He's applying for a tertiary school or institution, and they are requiring that he had to get the Ghana card. So he left very disappointed. 2 other persons, traveled all the way from outside the country. They came into the country recently. So they needed the Ghana card to aid them process some of their documents. But when they met the office locked, they equally expressed, disappointments, and are calling on authorities to quickly intervene to enable them to get their cards before they leave the country, within the month or later this month. So the offices are locked. We were unable to meet any staff. The people who visited the offices to register left in a very disappointed manner.
So every single worker was not opposed today?
Elton, come again?
I'm asking, so every single worker, there was nobody at post today?
Not even a single soul. We met nobody. And for me, I have contacts to some of these officers. We tried calling them, and they have not responded either. So I don't know why, but their offices, we met their vehicles, their offices are there. Some of the vehicles are there, but no single person, available to answer or to tell us why they decided not to be there.
All right, thank you very much. Anas Sabet, Bono East regional correspondent, updating us on the strike by the workers of the National Identification Authority. And we've been trying to reach out to the leadership, but they are unavailable for now for comments on this matter.